I think when we look back, I think we can all say that we had a very good preparation and good organization. We planned well. As coaching staff and as team, I think when we look back, there's no way we could say that we missed out on something. I think going to Abu Dhabi as part of the planning and preparation for the World Cup was excellent. Getting the players to get used to the weather, the different culture and the heat, as well as getting to know the style of play. A lot of the players hadn't played in a World Cup game before, so the preparation against Switzerland was a very good preparation. Also, the victory and the way we played against Switzerland, I thought it gave the team, the players also a moral boost in terms of confidence-wise. So when we look back, I think we had a very good planning and organization. I thought if you look at it, we performed well as a team, well enough in every game. If you look at the game against Portugal, I thought the team was very compact, very solid. Everybody gave its all. And we all know that if the penalty wasn't given, then perhaps things could have been different. But you have to accept that, that's football. You have to move on from that, and we did so. I thought the game against South Korea was outstanding. The players showed so much character in that game, leading 2-0 and then conceding 2 goals to then find the courage to come back and still win the game. Gave us such a good confidence boost. And it showed also us as staff that we have players who have the right discipline and the right character. And if we look at it overall, we were the lowest ranked team coming to the World Cup, but we did better than Denmark, we did better than Serbia, than Iran, than Costa Rica, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar, the host. So if you look at it as a team, we have really performed well enough for a team that came to the tournament as the lowest ranked. And obviously, if you look at the last game against Uruguay, we all know that things could have been a lot better for us had only luck gone our way. I think the news I'm getting and the feeling I'm getting, the feedback I'm getting, or we are getting as a team, is that overall everybody back home and the fans that came here, they feel that the team really gave their all. In every game, we never died. In the game against Portugal, we kept going, and we ended up losing 3-2. In the game against South Korea, we kept going. And even though people were very disappointed, and including us, and the players were disappointed in the game against Uruguay, if you look at the way we finished the game, we finished it really strong. So I believe that the public and everyone, every fan that came out here and those back home, I do believe that they feel that they have a satisfying feeling of the tournament, and that they have also seen that we have some good, outstanding, young, talented players that needs to be molded. And hopefully in the future, we have a very good team that can play to try and win trophies at international level. Yeah, well, it's one of those, the what ifs, and hindsight is a beautiful thing. I've seen top players miss penalties. I've seen players missing penalties at World Cups, at Champions League finals, at UEFA Cup finals, club level. So it can happen. I think for us as a team, where we find it difficult to deal with is the fact that what happened after the penalty. The penalty miss, of course, it's disappointing, but that's not the end of it. It was 0-0, and we should still manage to see out the game. And that's where I think the general feeling is that we should have and could have done better overall. The what ifs, there's no point to look at it that way. I would rather like to look at it in a positive way, that we finished the game in a very strong manner, and the general public and everybody could see that Ghana have some outstanding players. Players that could take the national team forward in the next 4 or 5 years, starting with the African nations qualifying and then the tournament itself in 2024.